Shalom Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to like I did, doing this work of faith, labor of love, and true sincerity. All right, now we're going to get into a quick lesson, based upon, Habakkuk 2 in these first few verses, and it reads, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Right? And, we're in beautiful, yet scary, yet end of the world, yet very faithful times in our righteous power, Yahweh, and His Son, Yahushua. The world is in turmoil while, we are joyous. We're happy to see this thing. Because this is what we've labored for. This is what the apostles have labored for, that 20 some odd and 30 some odd years for, to see this time in which we're currently in. This is what the prophets of old died in their stead for, to be able to see these times in the end. And to see when our big brother Yahushua will make that second return. Well, now that is all near upon us. We're in the bitter, sweet end of these last few prophecies that we had to see unfold before us. There's prophecies and things that still had to, that's written within the scriptures now that will happen within the kingdom. But we're in the end of the last few prophecies that pertains to this kingdom, man. All right. We're facing what martial law. We're facing the chip from various videos, that brother's been putting out and things like that. What we're facing, hunger. We're facing shortages. We're about to be facing people rioting and looting, for the lack of bread, and for the want of all things. We're dead smack in the middle of these times now, man. And where America is bringing in a National Guard and locking down states, with California being the first one, now what New Jersey is going to be today. I forgot what they said about Connecticut, New York tomorrow, where only essential stores are going to be open for a certain time. Any takeout, you can still get and things like that, but no physically going in restaurants and sitting down. And America is shut down, man. America is full of confusion. The people are full of confusion, but they're trusting in the government. Lamentations 4:17. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. Our people out here is looking towards those so-called stimulus packages or whatever type of packages that you want to call it, that the government is going to be giving them a $500 stipend or $1,000 if you offer work and different things like this. This is all making preparations for those vaccines, for the chips, for the martial law, for them to be able to thoroughly lock down the cities. And because you best believe it, that life in America will never be the same again. If this kingdom comes to an end tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, 30 days from now, a year or two from now, and we're in completely martial law, we're in this police state, America will never be the same again. Your liberties that you had here in America, kiss them goodbye. All of your different freedoms, your rights that you had here in America, kiss them goodbye. You being able to be all willy-nilly and do things how you see fit, kiss them goodbye. Going to the clubs, kiss them goodbye. Gathering with massive amount of people during your special events and these things, kiss them goodbye. Your favorite stores, your clothing stores, all the different department stores, different things you like to go to, basic thing, everyday things that you like to do, kiss them goodbye. America is toast. America is finished. All praise to Yahweh Shah that we're living in these things, we're witnessing these things, and we have to stay prayed up about these things, that we hold firm, through the midst of the times and things like that, and that the Lord, if He's willing, if He's gracious enough, to be with some of our closest family members or brothers, kids, and different things like that, man. It's about to get real spooky out here for Jake, man. It's about to get real spooky. The scriptures say in Isaiah 8:21, they shall walk through it, hardly but standing hungry, and they shall look up to the sky and curse the King, their God, their Maker. So people is about to start going hungry up out of here, man. All for the lack of food, for the lack of bread. People are about to start going hungry. Because what's being left in the supermarkets, everybody taking everything up. Everybody is taking everything up. But what's still in the supermarkets? The produce section, that's still full. But everything else, people is gobbling up. So they're not going to be able to, people, that's when the rioting and the looting in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, and different things like that is going to come in. These prophecies are speaking louder than ever. And all of the scoffers and scorners and people that didn't want to take heed to us, y'all going to suffer the most. Y'all in panic mode the most. We know what time it is. We know what's going on. We prepare for this thing spiritually. All right? Of course, we could prepare a little bit physically. You could grab some things here and there, so on and so forth. But overall, this is a spiritual warfare, man. The Lord is going to provide for us. Isaiah 65 and 11, if I'm not mistaken, man. The Lord's servant shall eat and drink, man. We're going to be good. Anyone that's in their immediate household going to be good based off of the strength of us. But what about the masses of the people that's out there? They're going to be in the worry, Everybody is panicking. Yet the signs is out there that this whole thing is created by Esau. Esau and his technology, his laboratory, so on and so forth. And there's various videos out there. But when you tell people about these things, they want to talk about conspiracy theory. But what happens when the so-called conspiracy theory actually comes to be fact? And you can see it plain as day. How about that? The movie, brothers put up the clip about Contagion. But you had that doctor that was recently actually talking about it in the media. And in the movie Contagion, he was talking about it with Lawrence Fishburne, man. So is we conspiracy theorists? Or is we speaking facts? Or the things that we talk about in the Bible, is these facts or not, man? People got a lot of thinking to do, man. But when they finally do realize it, what's going to happen? It's going to be too late. The prophets are, we about to be in that time. Hey, the prophets ain't going to be able to be out here, man. This is the time we in. We in the time of the famine of the word. They're going to be searching to and fro. You're not going to be able to find us. Then eventually, the social media and all that stuff, YouTube and all that stuff, going to be taken down. Or you already see how they censoring the speech and different things like that. Brothers getting strikes, having to try to do new channels. After a while, we not even going to be able to do that. Then what people going to do? Then the doors of repentance is going to be closed, man. Because the prophets is no longer going to be out here. Because what? It takes time for you to repent, man. It takes time for you to get yourself together. Unless the Lord just happened to have mercy upon you, like how he did Barabbas up on, what was it? Not Barabbas, the man that was on the cross next to him, So people, that's all out here, man. Everybody wearing masks, everybody's touchy-feely about this, is that, the third, and they don't realize that their destruction draweth now. This corona thing, they can take it away in 6 months or whatever, but guess what? The state of America is not going to change. So say goodbye to your freedoms, your liberties, your democracy, your Republican, your capitalism. Say hello to the chip. Say hello to martial law. Say hello to the New World Order. Say hello to the total control. You being totally controlled, even more so now, by your favorite governments. Buy your favorite legislation. Buy your favorite country, America, man. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to Lek out there doing this work of faith and their beloved true sincerity. Shalom.